All right, we're recording.
Woo!
I'm going to go make a drink.
Oh, okay. Make the drink first.
Because,
I'm not starting this without you.
well, then we're going to have several minutes of dead air while I make the drink because I'm not editing it out. Oh. So you guys just do whatever you want.
The stories I have already written down require you to be sitting there, so...
I mean, I'm going to be right there.
Nope, I need you sitting
there.
We're
in the kitchen right now.
I need you sitting there.
Well, okay, that's...
They don't actually require you sitting there, but I just feel like it's going to throw me off if you're not sitting there.
Just go.
What if I...
We'll have the dead air.
What if I mix my drink with, like, this? I just got the sassy, over-the-shoulder look going at you the whole time while you tell your story.
I say do it.
Do it. And then explain to us what you're making.
We'll see what happens.
All right. He's ruffling through the bags. He messed up everything. All right. So, this week's, not even this week, because we're like 2 weeks behind, it seems like. Anyway, Kanye West paid a bartender $15K just to listen to him. But like not giving,
listen to him talk,
but not
or to
give
listen to his music?
Just to listen to him talk for 4 hours, and like it was at a strip club, by the way.
Okay, I just wondered if it was like, listen to this new music I'm working on. Let me know what you think. I need a regular person's opinion.
She said he didn't drink. He just like kept ordering waters, sat there for 4 hours, and like talked about a bunch of random stuff, and then at the end of the night, tipped her $15,000. But and I was like, get a therapist, Kanye. But I was like, oh, he doesn't want anyone to actually talk back to him. He just wants you to sit there and let him say crazy things to you. She said he talked about like God and stuff and where he came from. It's like, we know where you came from. Why are you talking to this lady like she doesn't know who you are? What do you think about that, Cliff?
Oh, yeah, that was a good story.
But yeah, I felt like I would also do that. Like, just sit there. I'm going to give you all this money. I was like, you want to get a therapist? No, I don't want solutions. I just want you to let me give you all my problems that I'm going to make worse after I leave here.
All right, I'm back. See, you did good.
It's like you never left.
You held it down just fine.
No. It's making me nervous putting that drink.
It's a really good place for it. I'm going to rip this cord out. That if it rips out, all of the recording immediately stops.
Perfect.
Like any
also,
second now.
You're going to enjoy this one,
and
Cliff.
there's no way around it. There's no other place.
Other place for me to put it.
Like
that's where my left hand goes.
Oh, okay.
I can't drink with my left hand.
Oh, okay. No, you're right. What am I thinking?
Have you tried?
Freaks.
See, if you had a bartender here that you could pay $15,000 to listen to us.
Like if I had the kind of money where I could pay a bartender $15,000 just out of my pocket, I wouldn't be here doing this right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's gonna look really bad if Kim Kardashian decides to put him on child support, and he's like, "I ain't got the money." So I wonder where it went. You gave a bartender $15K.
You gave it to a bunch of bartenders. Bartenders
but yeah,
all across the country.
I don't think he's doing too well with that divorce and stuff. Apparently, he hasn't spoken to Kim Kardashian.
Is he off his meds again?
Could be.
Yeah, probably.
Were there ever any meds?
You could tell when he was on his meds because he got fat.
He did get fat.
And then every time he got off his meds, he would lose the weight and then turn into a crazy person.
Yeah. Did he go back on the meds after his Montana trip?
Who knows?
Because he was definitely off the meds when he did that.
Well,
whatever state that was.
Yeah. No, it was
we had talked about
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
It was Wyoming.
Okay.
Which somehow is even weirder than Montana. Because Montana's like a thing, you know? Like, I'm going to go to Montana, and you think, like, oh, cowboys and shit. Wyoming? Like, what the fuck is Wyoming? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ranches.
Dick Cheney.
Fields.
Is he from there?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. See, I knew nothing about it.
Oh, I know one other thing about Wyoming. Wyoming was the first state to give women the right to vote. Like, I want to say like 40 years before the rest of the country did.
Oh.
It's because there were no people there. That was a marketing move to get people to move there. Like, get a bunch of women to move there, and then, like, knowing the men would follow them.
Probably.
We need to get some people here.
That actually makes sense.
I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like there were enough women who had already said how they were going to vote that, like, the whatever part, like the Republican Party or whoever was in power knew that if there was like some bill that they were like stuck on that they wanted to pass and they weren't going to be able to pass it, and then, but if they gave the women the right to vote, they would be able to just pass it and like tell the Democrats to fuck off. It was something like that. That's not exactly, but it was something like that. So they did.
Also in the news, two of Cliff's favorite artists, Lil Yachty and Bhad Babie, invest $1 million into Jewish dating app.
I do like Lil Yachty. Is Lil Yachty Jewish?
I don't know. Like I had seen this headline, I was like, "What?"
Just a fan of them, I guess.
He's just a fan of Jewish.
Well, who is?
He's like, we
Jewish?
need more
Jewish.
We need more Jews out here dating. That's what we need. Is Bhad Babie Jewish? Doesn't seem like it. She could be.
I don't know.
What's her? I don't know.
No, I thought she was like. Doesn't she have like an Italian name?
Oh, well, I think
although
so.
that doesn't preclude you from being Jewish. It seems
your
like,
boy Drake is Jewish.
Whatever. Okay.
African Jew.
Sorry, Jews. Sorry you got stuck with Drake.
Your boy Drake Bell.
Oh no,
going after children.
No, he didn't do it.
So did the
what
other
did he
Drake.
do?
Both Drakes, actually.
What did he? Well, yeah, but
the same thing.
Drake's actually famous, so
Yeah,
it's
the same.
okay,
The same
right?
thing. He did the same thing.
Oh,
Went after
look,
some girl in high school.
I think the solution is to just legalize dating
He's a creep.
14-year-olds with no repercussions.
No.
I was just gonna let that. I was just gonna let that hang.
No.
I was just gonna let that hang.
Me too. I
I thought maybe you guys would just walk out of the room.
don't know what to say to it.
No, what is going on with this sound?
What is going on?
I hope it's not the recording. I hope it's just the headphones.
You better fix it.
I'm not gonna do anything about it.
Oh. It's gonna turn out it's gonna be a really good episode. It's gonna be ruined by the audio.
Does feel right now like it's gonna be a good episode. And I have high hopes for the main course, but
yeah, enjoy this. No one's gonna enjoy this. Mom in El Paso, 30-year-old mom, poses as her 13-year-old daughter and went to school as her. Made it through, I think, the whole day. And when I went to go watch her video to see why she did it, I had the thought in my head that she did this to be like, see, this is why they shouldn't be wearing masks. Because it's you can't tell who's who. That wasn't her reasoning at all. She later said that was her reasoning after someone else gave her the idea. Apparently, her YouTube channel just consists of her competing with her 13-year-old daughter. So it was something along the lines like, I bet I could go the whole day and passing as you. And then like she recorded a video in the bathroom. She's like, I got these skinny jeans and look at these weird shoes. No one's going to know it's me. Everyone knew it was her mom. Like, everyone immediately knew.
wait, did she go to school?
Mm-hmm. She went to school and went through the day. And I guess the girl's friends like immediately knew. It was like, you're not her. You're an old lady. You're an old lady. She did it for YouTube views. Because in her explanation video, she's like, everyone's saying I did it for views. I didn't. Let me tell you why I did it. She never tells you why she did it. She just goes the whole video. And the video went 10 minutes, I think like 10 minutes long. And someone's like, the reason she dragged the video like that is because there's like a YouTube algorithm. If you like fit the video right, I guess like 10 minutes is the sweet spot for a video. She did that and just dragged out the video. And I was like, she never told us why she did that. But it's just what she does. She like competes with her daughter. She recorded herself when the police showed up to her house, and she was like, "Yeah, you guys seen the video? I went viral." I was like, and the cops were like, "We don't care. We don't care.
You're going to jail."
That's awesome. All right, I'm just going to tell you right now. I have a really small, uninteresting thing, but I have. But
Is
I
it called your
didn't-
penis?
But I. No, I was just going to say I was going to cut everything up to this point. Now I can't because that was amazing.
Unlike your penis.
I believe in love, baby. You really wanna stay with me. You wanna believe in love, baby. You really wanna stay with me. Do you believe in love, baby? You really wanna stay with me? I believe in love, baby. Do you really wanna stay with me? All my life, darling, I've been thinking about a woman. I've been thinking about...
Hey, Rob. I'm going to just hold on to that story forever. What's the name of this podcast?
Some kind of sound.
I guess, whatever. What do we...
It's the name we chose.
Is that really the name?
Sounds less and less good every time.
Oh.
You know, no, actually, I think it's a pretty good name. You know, I do... hey, what do we do on this podcast? No, I don't care. Listen.
One-hit wonders.
You know, there's... that's like a running thing I've heard on other podcasts, and not just podcasts, but a lot of people that like any entertainment product, they'll be like, 8 years in or whatever, and they'll be like, if I thought this was going to last this long, would have put a little bit more work into the name.
I said that about my relationships.
I don't feel... God. No, you've talked enough already this episode. You're going to roll over that one. That was a good one. I don't want to take that away from you, but I think you've had enough time for the next couple of minutes at least. Who am I kidding? Nobody listens to this for anybody except you.
Yeah,
I'm going to be knocked out.
It's the James Show.
Anyway, let me get through this because I don't want to give anybody the wrong impression. I don't feel that way about our name. I think it's pretty good.
Well, we're only on season 2, so...
When did the season change?
January.
We have year-long. We have 52 episode seasons.
Well, starting with season 2, it's a 52. The first season was a short one.
No.
It was a test season.
I want to. I want to do British series. So we're on series like 16 right now.
No, I'm going with season 2. This is
we're going with American syndicated cartoon seasons. They're like 48 episode seasons.
So we have the first season and then a Christmas special. So that's like the British one. Mm-hmm. But then now,
okay, so every season's going to be a different genre of culture of season. I don't know what the right word is.
Okay.
So next year we're going to do like American primetime sitcom. So it'll be 22 episodes.
Okay.
So, by like the end of May, we can just knock off for the rest of the year.
Oh man!
All right, plan on doing that.
I'm honestly surprised we've went this far.
No, we're doing good.
And I still feel like
in regards to recording every week, we're doing good.
No, nobody listens to it.
Yeah,
we've gotten absolutely zero traction.
Yeah, in terms of listenership and quality.
I feel like especially the last like 3 episodes, we've had some pretty good banter. Anyway, I still can't believe we'd actually still be doing this by next May. It seems.
I'll probably be dead.
I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm not planning on stopping, but I don't think I've done anything that consistently.
I'll probably be dead by then.
No, we'll keep going.
Anyway, so you do one-hit wonders.
One-hit wonders. Every week a different one-hit wonder. We pick them randomly with the help of a number generator.
Google.
I
mean, highly scientific.
Lugal. And
formula.
Yeah. Thanks to the help of that scientific formula, we are either tortured or rewarded with a one-hit wonder to listen to throughout the week, and then we come together and we rate and review it. And my name is Rob.
Sweet. My name is Sweet.
My name is Shifty Shell Shock.
Huh.
Much like the MC from this group, who apparently is a character from SS Tricky.
Okay, so I was a little confused. Oh, our artist this week is Crazy Town. The album is called The Gift of the Game from 1999 for the song Butterfly.
Classic.
I was a little confused. I'll get back to the description in a second. I was a little confused because Wikipedia says Shifty Shell Shock, but in one of the songs he says his name is Shifty Switchblade.
Wait, what?
Shifty Switchblade.
I think he switches it up because he also calls himself Shifty Capone.
Oh, I don't know which one was that, and I didn't hear that.
Revolver.
Okay. How dare he?
He just switches it. He just puts Shifty and stuff and
Yeah.
picks a name out of a hat.
So Crazy Town is a 90s. Well, I mean, they lasted past the 90s, but as far as the sound of this album, very, very 90s.
Yeah. Late 90s.
Rap rock. But I want to say not just rap rock. This is a very specific kind of rap rock. This isn't Rage Against the Machine.
No.
This isn't
Not Linkin Park.
It's not Linkin Park.
It's not even Limp Bizkit.
It's I was about to say it's a little
closer.
Limp Bizkit.
It's closer to Limp Bizkit.
I think it's
but
in the same vein as Limp Bizkit. I
it's
would say it's
definitely
in the same
over there.
vein as Limp
But
Bizkit.
somehow
I think
Limp
it's in the
Bizkit
same.
is better than them somehow.
Okay, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I haven't listened to Limp Bizkit in a long
I would
time.
all right,
so
better produced.
Um,
Limp Bizkit is better produced and more formulaic.
okay, well,
With Crazy Towns all over the place. Maybe on purpose. I don't know.
yes, they are definitely. This definitely shows much more range than Limp Bizkit does. So, yeah, I don't know. What else do you say about this? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that covers it because this feels so quintessentially late 90s, early 2000s radio rap rock. Which is such a weird sentence. Such a weird genre that definitely did exist and I remember it, but such a weird genre of music.
Not sure if this happened with you guys, but there was a moment in my life where I went years without hearing like the late 90s to late 90s music, and then all of a sudden at one point in my life it all came rushing back in, and like hearing like this song, I was like, oh yeah, I remember all this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember the hit song Butterfly playing at middle school dance, and then years later when all the 90s songs came rushing back, this was part of the like set of songs of like songs that you didn't know what they were really about. And man, this should not have been playing at a middle school dance.
I went to a birthday party. It was a
No,
it was a went to a quinceañera.
It
when I
should
was
not be playing at a
16
quinceañera.
or whatever. I know, and I remember the song playing. And funny story, I didn't realize what the song was about until like a year or two ago. Me and Rob were at work, and this song was playing, and I was like, oh my god!
I mean,
like, wait a minute.
I didn't really know what it was about, obviously, in 1999. But honestly, I feel like I didn't hear it for another 15 years or so after it stopped regularly playing on the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. It doesn't really like blow my mind. I mean, it's about fucking. So it's like one of the 4 core things that songs are written about. So
Yeah, that's true.
I was just so shocked because it played so much like at school dances and like birthday parties, and I was like, this whole time it's just been here in front of me, and it somehow just like skated by, and no one pointed it out. Like I remember them playing "Back That Ass Up" at school dances. I was like, how are they getting away with this?
That's way worse. That's not even hide it. Like that's not a metaphor for anything.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. I can't believe they played that.
Like,
I know
that's basically like playing the Boondocks. Booty butt cheeks, booty butt cheeks. So, what did you guys think?
This album made me immediately upon listening to it, it gave me the thought of, I was like, this is like either, or it's both. This album, Crazy Town in general, is it's a combination of being from the wrong side of the tracks and doing meth, and also being a rich kid with daddy issues. They somehow combined all of that together. Huh. Like, I was like, I can totally see like some kid who like shopped at like Spencer's and Journeys and like Hot Topic, and he's like from the wrong side of the tracks listening to this. But I was like, but also I could see just like a rich kid from California who's like, why won't you pay attention to me, Dad? Listening to this with frosted tips.
It's just angst music.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
It was probably most like a thumbs down. I've heard this album before, and like I was trying to remember how I felt about it.
You've heard every album before.
Used to listen
we already
to it
know. It was
before
always
school.
we already know.
You had a lot of time
watching
before
Dragon
school.
Ball Z.
Yeah, you had 8 TVs on.
Never
watching every cartoon, picture in picture.
Notice I never made it to school. No stuff.
Somehow you never made it to school.
Rob, what did you
Listening
think?
to 5 albums.
It's an album.
Oof. I hated this one. This was a bad album.
All right, I love this.
This was
I love this.
What?
I was really hoping.
What? What do you mean you love this?
I wasn't sure which one of you guys, but I was really hoping one of you guys was going to be on. I felt like most likely James.
I don't mind it. I mean, I don't hate it, but
Listen,
I won't listen to it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first time I listened to this, I was just confused. I was just very, very confused. And I just kept thinking, like, I could be listening to Linkin Park right now.
Mm-hmm. Would you ever... What do you mean by that?
Be listening to it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, like, because Linkin Park's better?
Like, it was bad, and I would rather be listening to Linkin Park.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I had that thought, too.
And then...
Oh, actually, that actually happened.
I did do that.
Remember the one day when I was singing Linkin Park? Remember one day I was
like
listening
30 seconds into the first song, you're like, and Linkin Park.
There was one day where Rob started the album, and then, like, I was like, I should probably start this, too. I got in, like, to the middle of the first song, and I was like, I'm just going to put on Linkin Park. And that's when I was singing Linkin Park one day. I was just going to put on Linkin Park.
No, I do that. I do that a lot with a lot of the albums we listen to. I try to get through the album first, but I'll be like, this is like a shittier version of something that I actually enjoy. And then I'll be like, once I finish, I have to go listen to that instead. But yeah, so I felt like that way the first listen. Oh, that's why you're all hyped up today. You got the big can of Red Bull.
I don't know what you're talking about. My heart's
I
not
didn't even know
stop.
they made those that big.
Me either.
They shouldn't make those that
Probably
big.
not. This is the ones that gave me heart problems in the first place.
Yeah, that's your problem. We don't need to work that out on the show.
I'm giving you guys $15,000.
Listen. Ooh.
Hooray.
Okay, so first time I listened to this, that's how I felt. Like, I could just be listening to Linkin Park or Rage Against the Machine. But around somewhere in the middle of the third listen, I realized...
Third listen? I only got one listen out of this.
Yeah.
I realized that I love this.
Oh, my God.
And I'll tell you why. There was that band, that group, I know they were from Ohio a couple of years ago.
Hawthorne Heights.
James. And I tried Googling by description because I can't remember the name of any of their songs because they were so fucking boring. But no, they were like a rap. They were like a duo, and they like, it was like alternative rock, but the guy rapped. It was like that sad
dudes?
boy rock, yeah.
Is it
And I know they were from Ohio, but I can't remember what the name of the band was.
Hold on,
This isn't interesting. It would have been interesting if you had just like thrown the name up there.
Flip Side.
No, that doesn't sound right. No, they played on the radio. They had like 2, and they had that one song about just being like, I think it was called "Stressed Out." Was it? No, that wasn't the name of the song, but it was in the. That was like in the. All their songs were about like just having anxiety.
Oh, it was just me. It was me and some other
Actually,
dude.
James.
Anyway, the point is,
James and Kanye.
this is the opposite. This is the opposite of that. This is alpha music. That's what this is. This is just
Shifty Shellshot
alpha
would describe
dude.
it as that.
This is just alpha guy music.
Shifty
And
Shellshot would definitely describe it as that.
It's like that meme. You know that meme where it's got the big muscly dog and then the sad dog that can't even stand up?
Yeah.
This is like the muscly guy side of that meme. And I fucking love it. It's just fun. It's just dumb. It's got some of the most hilarious, unintentionally hilarious lyrics of I think anything we've listened to on this show so far. And I love it. I love it. It's so much fun to listen to.
I don't think it was fun at all. Listen
No,
to.
it was. It was a lot of fun to listen to.
Like
I just said that.
Did you know the drummer? The drummer is the drummer from Chuck Mangione's band. And
You're just
What?
you're just making this better.
What?
You're just making this funny,
Their
which makes
drummer-
it better.
their drummer was Chuck Mangione's drummer.
See? No, this is fun. That doesn't even make any sense because that guy had to have been like
He also was the drummer
55 by this
Mhm.
point.
He's also the drummer for. He was Slash's drummer. And someone
This is
tweeted.
amazing.
Someone tweeted. I love the fact. I love the fact Crazy Town never acknowledged that their drummer was like a 60-year-old man who was actually a prolific jazz fusion drummer from the 1970s.
No, and I can hear that. That's the other thing is like the instrumentals on this are I'm not even going to say like original or interesting, but they're just like
Wait a minute, you like them because of the Red Hot Chili Pepper samples?
I didn't notice.
Oh, you know that?
Red
Yeah.
Hot samples.
Crazy Town. They sampled
That's-
Pretty Little
that-
Ditty, I think.
That's
One of them. They sampled Red Hot Chili
the name of
Peppers.
the band.
No, I don't know.
That is who we are talking about. Yes.
Pretty Little Ditty?
What?
No, I'm talking about the song they sampled from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Never mind. Anyway. No, there's so many great lyrics in this. Like,
I don't think there.
So like, I wish I could remember the name of that band, but I just like, there are like entire rap acts now that their whole thing is just like, especially the SoundCloud crew.
Oh,
They're
you're talking
all
about 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots. That's the one.
It just hit me.
That's the one. 21 Pilots. All of their songs are about having anxiety.
Yeah, they are.
And it fucking like it just so they're the sad small dog side of the meme, and I don't know why, but I just kept thinking of them when I was listening to this because like it isn't like the same sound at all, but they're just like they are the epitome of like 2010s alt rock music, but they rap, and this is the epitome of 90s alt rock music. But they rap
And do drugs.
It's like the same thing. But so like they have a bunch of songs about doing anxiety, whereas these guys have a bunch of songs like
doing drugs and beating their wives.
I got too drunk, or which I think it's black. No, it's Dark Side. Part of the chorus is like even doing smoking 100 cigarettes won't take the pain away. That's not the exact words, but like. Just hilarious, just amazing alpha shit. Like, I try to smoke cigarettes so that the pain will stop. It's so good. It's so much fun to listen to.
Shifty Shell Shock. By the time like they had got signed and stuff, he was already like in the height of like I'm a drug abuser. Like, he was already like living the rock star lifestyle.
Well, yeah, obviously.
And the chick that the song is about, her name was Sugar Baby. And that's why it's You're My Butterfly, Sugar Baby. And she would collect butterflies or whatever. But by the time this song reached popularity, like he was already like too into doing drugs, and like the touring did not help. So like they ended up like breaking up. She's the girl in the video, that chick. But man, he pretty much had
I'm gonna watch the video.
Yeah, I don't remember the video.
he pretty much
I do vaguely remember it, but all I remember is like their faces getting really close to the camera. They do that like the like wide angle close up thing a lot. That's the only thing I remember.
I remember I was trying to like put a face to Crazy Town, and all I could remember was Star Tattoo, Frosted Tips.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I,
that
remember,
was all
I do
could
remember the star tattoos. Yeah. So he was dating somebody named Sugar Baby. No,
She's probably a juggalo.
this is just reinforcing how I already felt about this, which is this guy's alpha.
I don't
This is
think
the
he
most 90s alpha thing to do, having a girlfriend whose name is Sugar Baby. That's how much more 90s rap rock can you get
It's pretty 90s.
than Sugar Baby?
Yeah, I don't know.
Then unironically going by the name Sugar Baby.
The only thing that could have been more 90s rap rock for them is if they had made it into a Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Maybe they did.
Now, this isn't cool enough for
No, it isn't.
the Tony
So,
Hawk soundtrack.
well, that's the problem. It's not cool enough. If it had been cooler.
Did you already know they were from L.A. or like?
Well, he says it in a couple songs.
Or, I mean, before you listened to it, did you like? What would you say they were like before listening to it? Where would you think they were from?
Okay, so only going by the song Butterfly and how they looked, I think I would have guessed. I would have guessed either L.A. or Boston. I would have been like 50-50 on that.
Because I was trying to think of somewhere. I was like, where's somewhere they do a lot of meth? And then when he mentioned California, I was like, all right, cocaine. Yeah, that's why they're.
Well, I mean, if you're only going by that, I mean, anywhere where there's a lot of white people.
Yeah.
Could have been like northern Michigan if that's all you're going off of.
It's weird. The Crazy Town had the drummer. What's his name? David Bradley, James Bradley Jr. JBJ. They had him, and their DJ was DJ AM, who was like, he's like one of the best like techno DJs ever. Him and Travis Barker also had a band together, but it's crazy they had these two.
Wait, two drummers?
No, I mean DJ. He pretty much did what Mr. Hine does in Linkin Park.
Okay,
but it's crazy that they had these two. Everyone in the background was really talented, and the two rappers are like, I don't really care for you two guys. What about that guy playing the guitar and that guy blowing the drums? Let's get more of them. But I was gonna say that DJ AM, he was like heavily also into drugs.
God,
like
that's
Shifty.
such a cool DJ name.
DJ AM,
Oh,
and
man, these
him
guys
and
are
Shifty
so
Shell
awesome.
Shock were like all into drugs and stuff. Survived all that. DJ AM, his plane crashed. He survived, and then like a little while later, he died of an overdose. I was like, Jesus! I was like, you survived the plane
Celebrating the fact that he lived. I made it. Give me
And
5.
now I'm dead.
Yeah, give me 5 needles.
Oh, this band's so awesome.
They are still doing shows apparently, but I'm not sure if Shifty Shell Shock is clean. But no, I couldn't find anything that said if he like ever got clean.
Probably not. I hope not.
But I remember,
Come on.
in the around the time I graduated, he had got like when he was on Celebrity Rehab, he had got all swole. He had got all like he's on steroids and stuff. And like in my head, before looking it up, I was thinking he still looked like that, and I was like, he probably beat my ass if like I talked shit to his face. Actually, I looked him up now, and I was like, I pushed that guy over.
Well, I mean, he's probably, I think in his 50s now, isn't he? Gotta be.
So you could definitely push him.
Also, the other rapper, Epic, his dad managed Billy Joel. So I think that's how they got a lot of their connections.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's how they got
Good old nepotism.
That's how they got the Chuck Mangione's drummer.
Look, if nepotism delivers us something as amazing as the gift of the game, I'm in.
Amazing. I wouldn't use the word amazing.
I'm in.
I think they should have to take the word gift out of the title.
Of game.
Yeah. The of game.
I mean, I don't even know if either you would consider this game.
Yeah.
The of.
Just self-title it.
I was trying to think of a movie that embodies this album, and all I could think of was Never Back Down, which is pretty much just Karate Kid, but when you're an angry teenager and you get moved to a new school and you start talking to the most popular girl in the school, but it turns out her boyfriend This is a rich asshole from California with frosted tips.
I'm gonna say that Fast and Furious knockoff that we watched on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
What was that thing called?
Same. That's the same as Never Back Down. Yeah.
Oh,
Go fast.
basically.
Yeah, it was something dumb like that. It's that. It seems like it would say like a cash like a cash in on one of the first 3 Fast and Furious movies before they got ridiculous when it was just street races. But it's like a low budget one.
So, you mean amazing. It's great. Great music. Look, you loved that movie, didn't you?
I did
Yes.
laugh at that movie a lot.
Uh-huh. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't laugh during this album, though.
This is so... Well, you need to listen to the lyrics more.
Okay, maybe.
'Cause
They were
pretty
so
funny.
That would
alpha.
involve listening to the album more.
Crazy Town were so alpha. They got kicked off of Ozfest.
Yeah, see?
You know how hardcore you gotta be to get kicked off Ozfest? They kept like doing a bunch of drugs. And by they, I mean Shifty Shell Shock. It seems like he was the only one that was... because the drummer, I watched the interview, and the drummer was saying that he had already been sober for a long time. And then Shifty was like, oh, that must have sucked for you, having to drum for us. And I was just like deep into the drugs. It seemed like he was the only one just like doing a bunch of drugs. And the band were just like, come on, man, can you just not mess this up? And he was like, nope, I'm going to mess it up. Got kicked off of Ozfest.
Just messed everything up.
I am just always going to be, unironically, going to be a fan of any band that writes a song about getting too drunk, but it's not sad. It's just like, oh, I got too drunk, but it was awesome and cool, and I'm hardcore.
He was on drugs when he wrote
Always gonna
that.
like anybody who's willing to write that song.
It's like Kesha.
Yeah, I like Kesha too. Well, I like Kesha before she got sad.
Yeah, before
She had a reason to be sad.
She did have a reason to be sad, and I'm not.
Reason to be
I'm
sad.
not, and she deserves it.
She deserved the what?
She's-
Whoa.
What?
Word that.
No. Hold on. She deserves to get sad.
Not the things that
I
made
didn't
her
say
sad.
she deserves
She
to-
doesn't deserve the things that made her
Yeah, no.
I just said I liked her music before that. That doesn't even make sense. She deserves to be sad because she went through some shit, and also she came out the other side and kept fighting. So she deserves to have the boring sad album. But it is a boring sad album, and I don't want to listen to it. I want to listen to the unapologetically drunk trash person Kesha.
I only
That's
know
the
that.
fun Kesha.
I only know that first song.
What is can you name like an artist that like never had the like that never had the like the redemption of like, all right, I'm clean, I'm off of drugs, and this is my comeback. Like even though that like people loved them when they were just like deep in the shit. Because I'm wondering, how long can the weekend go before they're like, that guy need help? Someone should help that guy out.
I thought he did get sober.
Yeah, he did.
Motley Crue, or at least the singer of Motley Crue. Actually, I think Tommy Lee's sober now, but I don't know if you
Stan is playing him in the movie.
guys have you guys ever seen any of the videos of Motley Crue now? Tim's
Didn't even know they were all still alive.
it's so fucking sad. It's so he doesn't know any of the words, and he just like screams gibberish into the microphone. So like they mostly just play festivals, so you probably can't notice when you're in the crowd, but like if you like listen to recordings of it, like it's really obvious that he's just going, I don't know any Motley Crue lyrics enough to, but he's just like, there's going, he's like microphone, because he's destroyed his brain so much that he doesn't know any of his lyrics anymore. Like it's not funny, it's actually really sad, but
do you remember
that's one example.
Here we are laughing.
I often think about this.
I always hated Motley Crue. So
Do you remember? So there's a scene in Get 'Em to the Greek when P. Diddy is telling Jonah Hill's character to like just push all this snow out on stage, and he's like, no, he's messed up, man, he needs help. And P. Diddy is like, British motherfuckers don't die. Ozzy Osbourne is gonna outlive
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus. I was thinking about that. I was like, he might outlive Miley Cyrus. They don't die. I mean, unless they like try to play a guitar solo while surfing on the top of a plane and landed on a tour bus.
No, see that Ozzy doesn't count because he got sober in like 1981. Because
was that 81? I feel like in the 2000s he was still pretty messed up.
no, because
His brain was
meth.
just all damaged.
No, he was so fucked up in it was like 1978 or something. They fired him from Black Sabbath. He didn't quit. They fired him because he was so fucked up. They were so you can imagine. Just think about the music they were making. Black Sabbath was making when Ozzy was in the band. And Ozzy was so fucked up that even the rest of them were like, this isn't going to work anymore, dude.
I'm fucked up, but that guy over there,
that was right around the time that
that guy's sniffing ants.
he went into a... Because I don't know if you guys know the story. I know everybody knows the thing about like biting heads off of bats. But do you know why he started doing that? So he was in a after he got fired from Black Sabbath, he was in a meeting with record executives. This was like in an office with people in suits. He went in and I don't know why, there was like I think somebody that was with him, like one of his like, attendants, he had
Was it
like
Zach Wilde?
he had a dove for some reason in this meeting.
Oh yeah,
and
I
he
do
was
remember.
so
Yeah.
fucked up. They gave him the dove, and he
Yeah.
bit the head off the dove
Yeah.
in the middle of a meeting.
That's so weird. Because
and
I've seen an interview where years later he talks about how he didn't know
He
the
didn't know
bat
it
was
was- yeah.
real, and
He
that
just
it
thought
was
it-
just
yeah.
somebody threw it up on stage, and he just thought it was fake. I didn't know that there was more behind.
Did you ever use
He's
the
biting-
watch?
he's bit
I
the
feel
head
like
off
it was
more
like-
than one
yeah,
animal.
Yeah, no, that happened like multiple times. People kept handing him animals, and he thought they
Yeah.
were rubber. No, but he met Sharon, and Sharon originally was his manager, and she was like really good and like booking him shows when he was fucked up
And kicking girls out of his hotel room.
she was like, all right, I'm gonna he was gonna end up like one of those really sad washed up rock stars where they're don't just like lose their careers, they end up homeless. Like he was really fucked up, and she just told
He's
him
gonna be a veteran?
she was gonna quit. We don't get political on this show, James.
I'm sorry, but that's what they do to the veterans.
We don't get political on this show, James. And she just pretty much was like, you're either going to get sober or I'm going to quit.
And he was
anyway,
like,
that was
"You
a-
marry me right now." And
that
she was like,
a-
"All right."
yeah.
But back to Crazy
so,
Town.
So he's been sober since like the 80s.
Frozen,
Oh, do we have
frozen
to go
tips
back
and
to talking about
tattoos.
a worse band?
Do you think Crazy Town's ever performed at Gathering of the Juggalos? Because I feel like they
They
would.
feel like they
Nah,
seem like they would
I don't
fit
think
in.
so.
It seems like they fit right in.
I don't
From their cover art, and they're beating their girlfriends and doing drugs. Oh, that's what I'm gonna say. Shifty Shell Shock is definitely on the yacht rock, aka the boat full of coke. He's definitely on that boat, listening to Ed Money and stuff, talking about the good old days. Also, I would say, nah, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna make a comparison between like the artists we grew up with, compared to like mumble rappers and stuff with like all their wild tattoos and drugs now. And I was gonna ask you guys if you think it's almost sort of the same, if we're just like in a different cycle, just like an evolution of that, like how like late '90s and all that, how like all the rock stars were like tatted up and doing drugs and stuff. Like, do you just think like
Did they ever stop doing that?
I don't think they do it as much. Like alternative bands and like rock bands these days, they're not really.
I think it depends on who you're talking about.
Probably.
I think like
Maybe they're just not as big. As
like yeah, like the bands that get really big, they're picked by because like
What about? Isn't that that guy from? Is it 30 Seconds to Mars? That guy's got tattoos all over.
like
Is he still doing drugs?
yeah, but
I
he's
don't know.
Is
He
it
has
cult-
tattoos,
no,
but he has
he just
tattoos
has
all over.
he just has mental problems. He's not and not the fun kind. No, because like, you know, iHeartRadio and Live Nation basically owned the entire music industry, like the mainstream music industry.
iHeartRadio,
So, like,
sign us.
The only bands that are going to get really big, yeah, please do. I'm not saying anything bad about Live Nation and iHeartRadio. I love both of you guys. Please give
We're just
us money.
talking about how much stuff you own, and you could own
and
more.
how cool it is that you
could
own all
more.
that stuff.
You could,
So, like, the only bands that are really going to get bigger, shit like Imagine Dragons, which are, like, focus grouped into being acceptable enough for enough people, you know. So, like, the people that are really just, like, cool and fucked up, that's right, I said it. It's cool when you're fucked up.
It is.
I still, look, that is the theme of this episode. I want to go back to the 90s when it's cool to be fucked up. Okay? I want it.
He's talking Courtney Love showing up uninvited at the VMAs.
It's not cool anymore. Now it's cool to have anxiety, and I think that's stupid. I think that's lame. I don't think it's fun. It's, you know, more true to life, fine, but it's not fun, and I don't want to listen to it. I want to listen to guys talking about how they got too drunk and they smoked too many cigarettes. That's what I want to listen to.
Like
It's just more enjoyable theme to listen to, you know. I already have the anxiety. I don't want to listen to somebody tell me about their anxiety,
I do.
you know.
Like Pat Benatar. You ever heard the song Anxiety by Pat Benatar? It's a good song. We love you,
No.
Pat Benatar.
I'm not. We
bring up additional good songs that aren't Crazy Town.
Starry-Eyed Surprise featuring Shifty Shell Shock.
Yeah, see, there you go. I didn't. You know,
Who was the
well,
main
I
artist
don't know.
on that?
I forget the name.
I don't
All
know
right.
what else. I don't know what else to say to convince you guys. But
The story around it, that's pretty great, but
I haven't.
not the album.
I haven't eaten anything today, and I've had one drink. So
He dead.
I say we go on to ratings.
Okay.
Oh, we can't go to ratings. I think I had something before ratings.
Still have something else to say. Okay,
All right, get
that's
away.
fine. We're running a little short because I'm going to cut like most of the.
No, you're not. You
It
ain't
went
cutting none of
20
that.
fucking minutes.
We're not cutting any
No,
of
it
that.
open.
I am cut. No, I'm
No,
cutting
you're
some
not.
of that.
I'm not cutting any of that.
No,
No, you keep it.
I'm cutting everything after. I don't even remember what we talked about, so I'll decide later.
Because you were over there pouring your drink.
No, I'm gonna keep all the stuff while I was pouring my drink.
Cut everything after Jeff.
We didn't do favorite songs.
That
wait, that's
goes
the
with
end. That's at the end.
My
ratings.
bad. Sorry.
Jesus.
That's at the end.
I'm sorry.
Now who's drunk?
So we're doing
Shifty
ratings.
Shell Shock, probably.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, because I want him to still be cool. Okay. Yes, it's cool to be an alcoholic. I'm not backing down from this. I want to go back to when it was cool to have mental issues and to self-medicate.
It is cool now.
No, it's not.
And mumble
No,
rap it is.
no, now
Because
we-
all the mumble rappers are like,
Yeah.
I'm sad. Help me.
No, we're all
yeah, but
worried
they're
for
sad
Kanye.
about it. They're like, I have mental issues and I feel bad about it. I want to go back to when they were like, I have mental issues and it's fucking cool and I'm gonna beat my girlfriend about it.
Whoa.
Oh no,
Don't do that.
That was when it was cool.
is that why you're wearing that shirt?
Wife beater. Oh, he's going to beat us after this.
Uh oh.
You guys are my
He's
wives.
been drinking,
You guys are my wives.
wearing the wife beater.
No, I'm wearing
Curtains are closed, so the neighbors can't see.
No, I told you I'm wearing the wife beater because I went to the gym once this week, so I'm pumped up.
That's the way to do it.
I am the big dog side of the meme now,
That's why you like
Crossover.
Crazy Town.
just like Crazy Town. Okay, now are we ready for ratings?
I'm not. Let me think about my rating.
Okay,
Oh my god.
All right. So
okay. Well, I'm giving it a 10. So on to no.
like
Rob-
hell you are.
Rob- You know what? I kind of now that you guys have been shitting on this the whole time, I kind of want to pull a James and give this a 10.
All right. So we got to go super low.
You're allowed
Rob.
to do that.
I kind of want to because I really enjoyed this. Anyway, Rob, I'm last. I'm going last. I'm going to base it on
no.
what you guys give,
Oh, no.
and then I'm going to look at what everything else got, and I'm going to decide what I want it to be. That's how I'll decide what I rate it.
I don't remember the numbers. The numbers that I've given. No. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say, I don't remember any of this album. So.
I don't remember the numbers that I've given to other rap albums, although this one's not a pure rap album. But
oh, you know what? We got to go back for a second because I feel like I don't need to go through a whole long thing, but I think we need to compare this to House of Pain. I think we need to talk about comparing this to House of Pain.
Okay, it's worse than House of Pain.
I like House of Pain better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll go back to ratings then. What did I give House of Pain?
Actually, I had that thought while listening to this. I was like, I like House of Pain more.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. This is the worst of the rap albums that we've had on the podcast. But I don't remember what I actually rated.
What was that look, Cliff?
So I don't
What would
know.
you say was the worst?
I don't know that I'm actually going to give it a number.
Well, hold on. What all do we have?
there
So
is
we have House of
Crisscross,
Pain.
though.
Crisscross,
There was Crisscross.
House of Pain, Crisscross. I'm not gonna.
Young Jeezy.
We can't.
Young Jeezy.
We can't talk about Lupe Fiasco because
Young Jeezy.
we didn't grade that. Young Jeezy.
I think that's it.
Scatman John.
Cardinal Official.
Oh yeah, Cardinal Official.
Scatman John.
Rap Man John.
This is one above Cardinal Official. Barely.
Really? That
One
surprised me. I'm
oh,
not upset. I just that surprised. I really didn't think you would rate this above Cardinal Official.
I went below.
So anyway, in my heart,
And it's Harder Hearts.
lower than, but I don't remember the numbers that I actually gave those. So I might wind up actually rating this higher than one of them inadvertently.
Can I just say really quick
Uh-oh.
before we, why the fuck did I give Young Jeezy a 9?
Because that was a great
Good
album. This is so good.
I feel like I need to revise that down.
The first album we all loved. It wasn't actually. There were
That
others,
was-
but
That
Anyway.
was, no, James fucked that up.
No, I didn't.
We both gave that pretty decent scores, and James threw the left hand pitch.
I give it a 6. That was good, right?
oh.
Anyway, back to the one we're actually talking about,
Come,
which
my
we
lady,
all gave
come,
9s.
Come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar.
Except for me right now, when I'm giving it a 3.5.
Ooh,
All right,
that's higher than me.
That's an 8.5. Okay, well, if it's 1 point better than Cardinal Official, you can't give it a 2.5, James.
No, I said I meant to put below.
I hate you guys so much.
I know I'm giving it a 3 though.
I hate you guys so much. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm giving it an 8. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. Favorite songs? I don't even want to
Revolver.
ask you. I don't.
Oh, Revolver.
Butterfly.
God, that's the worst answer.
What? You ain't like Revolver?
No, Rob.
Oh. What was your favorite song?
This is a real one-hit wonder.
Either
The song with KRS-One on it.
either Dark Side or Lollipop Porn.
Lollipop.
with-
Oh, I
we
hate
go
that
with-
song.
Dark Side, I think. That gives us. Who
I feel like a
cares?
kid who would like
I don't even want to
One-
do this. I don't even want to do this
Who
podcast
cares?
I feel like
anymore.
a guy
You
who
telegraphed it early when you said you didn't think we'd be doing this next May.
I don't even want to do
And
this.
now here it is.
It's a 14.5. I'm gonna cry.
who's over and below it.
It's only 1 point above Mark Ronson.
I want to give it as a 2. Let me do my score. I will say, this album was better than what I remembered. Because I remember I was like, oh, I hate this. But it was better than what I remember.
It's got the exact same score as the Divinals.
Ooh, I need to raise my
Which
score on
I feel
Divinals.
like is an insult to.
Divinals.
Crazy
Can I raise my
Town.
score on Divinals?
No.
I love myself. I don't want any more crazy town. When I fucking hear it, I kill myself. Ah.
You know what? We don't even ask this anymore, but I'm going to say this right off the top. I'm going to keep listening to this album.
I'm not.
Out of spite, I'm going to keep listening to this album.
Ray isn't. Ray hates this album because he remembers how bad this is. Ray thought this album was bad when it came out. That's how bad it is.
Well, I mean, Ray would never listen to anything like this, but well, I would say, are you ready for next album? But I'm quitting the podcast. So. Wouldn't it be amazing if out of all of the albums we listened to, Crazy Town was the one that I quit over?
I never would have guessed.
I was like, I just love Crazy Town so much that I have to quit this podcast. Like, this is what really proves that our values don't line up. Is that you guys didn't like Crazy Town. All right, you guys ready for next album?
Mm-hmm. You better stop it on the first spin.
You know what? I'm going to hit it.
No!
I'm going to hit it again.
No.
I already saw what
Stop
it was. I already saw what it was, and you were going to enjoy it.
No.
And
Go
I'm
back.
gonna hit it again.
Nope, it's the first one. Whatever the first one was.
Okay, we can go with the first one if you guess it, but you only get one guess.
Can I have a hint?
A decade, maybe.
Black Singer. I'll give you some legitimate hints. Black Singer wasn't a duo. This is a solo song. That's what I'll give you. Those are your hints. No, you don't.
Oh, we can both guess,
you don't
right?
get it. Nope.
No,
Only
but
James.
I'm.
Black Singer wasn't a duo. This is a solo song.
Think I know.
Can he text it to me? and I'll decide if I want to use that one.
No. And now I'm gonna need to see the text
I'm not gonna
log
say any. I'm not.
before
I'm
I give it to you.
googling to see if I know if I do actually know, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Black Singer
Googling doesn't count.
was in a duo.
No, well,
That's fine for
I'm
you
not
'cause
allowed
you
to
don't get to vote,
Yeah, I'm not
so.
allowed to guess.
It's so vague. Black
So
Singer
I'm
that was in a duo.
Is it? I
Yep.
feel like that's a pretty good guess.
Only because you're looking at it.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I already had a solid guess. I just wasn't positive that it was a duo. I had to double check that part.
I give my guess to Rob.
Back to it. No, I fucked up actually. I'm sorry. This one is I got them mixed up. This one is actually one of the duo ones.
This is from the duo.
Yeah.
No, it's even harder somehow.
That would make it harder, but
Had a substantial solo career for a while, but was also in a successful duo.
prior to.
And this was one of the duo.
Are they black?
Yes, I thought I said that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I said that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was asking because it didn't help at all. I'm giving my guess to Rob. I don't even know.
I can only
Where to
think. I can honestly only think of one other song that this would even apply to be honest. Or other artist, not other song, but only one other artist.
Is it Andre 3000?
Nope. That was the other one. That was the other one I was thinking of.
It's Gnarls Barkley.
Yeah, Rob got it. Too bad James didn't get it.
That was close.
So
Originally I thought it was CeeLo Green because you said it was the solo career part.
So yeah,
Ah,
Rob
so
was
close.
Rob was right on.
But I had to Google to double check that Gnarls Barkley was just a duo and that there weren't that there wasn't like a DJ.
Yeah, I thought it was like a
attached to
band.
it.
I don't know. I thought that.
But James didn't get it, so we're doing Snow Patrol. The song is Chasing Cars from the 2006 album Eyes Open.
That came out wait. Is it Informer even on that one?
What?
Informer? Oh, you said Snow Patrol. I was thinking of
You're like, please, Gnarls Barkley.
No, I want Gnarls Barkley now.
Too bad. Shouldn't have given me shit, James.
I actually like Snow Patrol, so
Oh, well, then I'm spinning again.
I went to one of their shows at St. Andrews.
If I spun again, we'd be doing... Oh, man, I kind of want to go with this. But since I kind of want to go with it, I'm not even going to say it. I don't even want to.
So Gnarls Barkley.
Good. Yeah, so we're
We're doing... Nope.
yeah, so we're doing crazy.
No, you shouldn't have
Gnarls
given me
Barkley.
shit. We're doing Snow
Wait a
Patrol.
minute. Nope. We got to spin it again because Gnarls Barkley is a black guy and a white guy. They're not both black. And I asked if they were black.
Yes, they are both black.
Oh, he's black? Oh, God. I always thought he was white.
What?
Danger Mouse?
I thought he was white.
No.
With the curly fro?
He absolutely is not white. There's no way Danger Mouse is white.
I've never seen a picture of him in color. I just always thought he was white. Is he light skinned? With the curly fro, right?
No. I mean, he is.
At one point, didn't he have a curly afro? I just
He
always
has a
thought he was
curly
white.
afro.
If you could prove Danger Mouse is white, we're doing the Gray album.
I can't. I just always thought he was white.
I'm trying to find it.
I just always thought he was white. He hasn't been white this whole time. My whole life is a lie.
Where was he born? This picture of his parents at.
I need his DNA profile. Somebody measure his skull.
Oh, man. I found out so many things on this episode. This whole time he wasn't white. Is he mixed? Is that close enough?
No.
Is he Jewish?
No. Because
If he's Jewish, tell him to hit up Lil Yachty and Bhad Babie. Because they're opening an app.
if I should just cut it right there. Rob's measuring his skull as we speak. Rob's got the
I'm
calipers out.
Googling Danger Mouse Black, but he has a song called Black, and so that it didn't help. So we're doing Snow Patrol.
Oh, both his parents are black.
Do you want me to spin? I'm willing to spin one more time. And we can have a
No, we're doing Snow Patrol.
not spiteful one.
Doing
All right. Well, we're doing Snow Patrol.
So we're
then.
doing Snow, Informer. All right.
I
Informer.
don't know who that is.
Some. I lick your bum down.
No, you can't. You cannot lick my bum down.
That's worse than Butterfly.
Okay, so Snow Patrol, I guess.
For what song?
Yep, I've heard of them.
I went to one of their shows.
I like Snow Patrol.
Can we also listen to Alkaline Trio?
For chasing cars, no, I don't. They're not on the list. Sorry.
Counting Blue Cars.
I do. I do. I don't get them mixed up, but every time I hear the name of that, I'm like, I would rather this was Counting Blue Cars. No, it's a good song. I like that song. I like Snow Patrol. I only know two.
Hey, does lead singer Snow Patrol have a solo career?
I don't know, but we can talk about that next week.
Are you still trying to? Are you still trying to win this one? If you want to tell us to stop fucking around, because none of this is funny at all, you should get at us on social media. We are SKO SoundPod on Twitter and Instagram.
And some
They
kind of
are
sound podcast on YouTube.
Occasionally updated. Oh, we have a YouTube now. What is the handle?
Some kind of sound podcast on
Okay.
YouTube.
That is the name of our podcast, and we are a podcast. So, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah. Hey, drop us I feel like that'd be a weird way to interact with your fans is YouTube comments. But if that's how you want to do it, go for it. We will respond, I think, except James is running
know,
it. and
YouTube comments can
James
be
is...
Pretty mean, can't
They can be pretty brutal.
I
I'm
don't know if
okay
we
with
wanna go
brutal.
in there.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I would rather brutal than the silence that we're so far getting.
All right, yeah. Yeah, come in there and be mean, and we'll fight you.
I told my parents that once.
Oh, jeez.
And we have a Discord. Took me a really long time to remember the word Discord. But we have it, and it is actually the most active of our social media.
It is.
Our two core fans, Death Ray and Resident Jeff, are honestly celebrities on here at this point. But you can talk to them, too. And they're probably more fun to talk to than any of the three of us.
If that guy from the Netherlands joined the Discord, he'd be number one, I think.
Yeah, I would
We
love.
mentioned him a
I would
lot.
love a Netherlands guy.
Also, we're going to Chicago in a few weeks, and we're going to record from there. And I've put this on air, so now it's happening.
Yeah, so we're in a couple
Binding
weeks
law.
live from Chicago.
This is
So
a
if it doesn't
verbal
happen, you'll
contract.
Live from a hotel room in Chicago. Very exciting. We'll open the windows so that you can hear street life in the background.
Yeah, you can hear us eat pizza
The
and
sounds of Chief Keef.
hot dogs with a pickle on it.
So yeah, the Discord invite is on our Twitter. So updated regularly as you are required to do because for some reason Discord invites go stale for some reason. I don't know how that works, but
Mm.
I do keep it updated, so it's always a good link. Whatever podcast apps,
Rate the thing.
if you're listening to it, you've already found it. Yeah, rate, like, subscribe, whatever your podcast app does. Tell a friend.
Tell an enemy.
I have a yeah, that too.
Tell a casual acquaintance.
Listen, trick one of your enemies into listening to it. If you hated what you just listened to, and you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy, you actually do. You
Make them
actually
listen to
should
Crazy Town.
Wish it on your worst enemy, and trick them into listening to this podcast.
Or Crazy Town.
I'm okay with that too. That's totally fine. No, don't do that because Crazy Town is great. Thank you to Jackson and the Pool Sharks for our theme music. I guess that's it. Any closing thoughts?
This album should be Gnarls Barkley, but all right.
I'm deleting you.
Oh.
I don't mean you saying that. I mean, I'm just deleting you for this podcast. I'm going to go through. I'm going to actually take the time to edit this episode.
Random
I'm going
replies.
to edit out every
All
single
of James's.